girl energy doesn't come from the clothes you wear, the shoes you buy, the house you live in. It starts from how you treat yourself every single day. You're gonna regret it because life is so short that in the blink of an eye, you're gonna wish that you treated yourself better than anybody else ever did. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today we're gonna be talking about the art of becoming her, that girl. And let me tell y'all something. Becoming that girl is not about perfection. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing about the gym girlies, the soft girl girlies, the luxury chic girlies. I don't want to hear none of that. Becoming that girl is your definition, your personal definition of being your desired self. Whoever it is that you look up to, that you want to be, that's who that girl is. And I'm going to give you 6 tips today that will get you quick into mastering how to become that girl. It is March, Women's History Month. It is 2025. It is time to get ourselves up and together and get this thing flowing. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing about some, oh, wait till next month, I'm gonna wait till next week. No, because that girl would never waste her time waiting to be better when she could do it right now. Number 1, so like I just said, we're not gonna be wasting our time, right? But just because we're not wasting our time does not mean we're just doing anything. Number 1 to getting you to that girl is to move with purpose. Everything you do must be intentional, but the thing about intentional is that it has to be a purpose for somebody, right? It could be you, it could be your kids, it could be your husband, it could be your mama, it could be anybody. But your intention that you set for the day, the week, the month, the year, it has to mean something to somebody. And I'm not saying to dedicate your time, I mean a whole year to somebody else. I mean, let's be a little bit serious. But you're just dedicating that time, and that creates the intention, and that allows you to find your purpose. So let's say that today you want to make sure your kids eat by 2 o'clock. So if you want your kids to eat by 2 o'clock, what does that mean? That means you need to go to sleep on time. You need to wake up at 9 o'clock. You need to do your morning routine by 10 o'clock. You need to have everything ready, prepped, cut up, sliced, diced. You did the grocery shopping by around, like, let's say 12. And then from 12 all the way until 1:59, that food better be ready, plated, and ready for them to eat. That's how you set your intention, and that's how you move with purpose. And you're doing it within a time schedule. You're not rushing anything, but you're not just letting anything, oh, whatever happens, happens. You're doing everything so intentionally that things happen the way that you wanted it to happen. And that's that girl energy. That girl knows exactly what she wants, and it knows exactly how to get it, and it's going to do what it takes to get there. That girl moves with ease. That girl moves with good posture. That girl moves steadily. That girl moves calmly. That's that girl energy that you're trying to reach. And the only way you're going to do that is through first moving with intention, purpose, and doing it all with calmness and ease. Now, with that being said, number 2 is to romanticize your daily routine. I don't want to hear nothing about my life is boring, I don't do anything. The whole point of that girl energy is for you to love your life. That girl is not anybody else but you at your highest self. So when you brush your teeth in the morning, you do your morning routine, and you got your skin. I know my skincare routine is a little bit of a lot. I'm doing the skincare, the mask care, the steaming, the scream, I do a lot of stuff for the skin, okay? So I know that when I'm doing it slowly. I'm making sure I'm getting my swoops in, my dwoops in, everything. I'm doing the whole shebang because it's my life, and I want to live it the best way that I know how, which is soft. I'm not very much of a take my time kind of person, but I do it. I'm trying to be intentional about how I do things slower. I rush a lot, and that's the one thing that I'm working on, and that's how I know that that's how you become that girl. But I feel like personally, for me to romanticize my life, I do it slower. I do it more intentional, because I was getting to the point where my routine was more on like second in control. Like I was just doing it as nature. I wasn't doing it like, oh, I'm doing this because this is what it does for my skin. So everything was like psh, 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 done. And now I'm finding that when I do it slower, it feels better. It feels like I'm taking care of myself and not just doing things just because. And that is part of becoming that girl. For you, you might not have a skincare routine like mine, but maybe you drink a matcha in the morning and read a book while you're having breakfast. Romanticize it. Fall in love with it. Do it with your heart in it, and not just because, oh, I said I was going to read today, so I'm going to read. Like, yeah, you said you were going to read, but have a little bit of love with it, you know? What I want you guys to do is take your everyday tasks and turn it into a main character moment. Be so in tune with what's going on. Be so vigilant. Oh, I'm putting on my pants. Wow, my ankle got caught. That's crazy. Like, be so in tune with everything that's going on with you. Be so in love with the life that you've created for yourself. And that is how you reach that girl energy. It's an art. It's not just something that comes in over, like, one day you're like, oh, I'm not that girl, and then today I'm that girl. No, it is something that you practice daily. It is something that you have to be very intentional with so that you can reach her. Number 3, and I want y'all to take this one and ingrain it in your brain. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. A lot of the time people feel like, oh, I don't feel my best, I'm not in the best mood, I don't want to go, and da 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 da. And you feel like that because you're not ready, you're not put together. Hair is not done, nails not done, lashes not done. And I'm not saying that you need those things done to feel put together, but for me, that's what I need to feel put together. My nails need to be done, my toes need to be done, my lashes need to be done. I need to have a wig install or some braids, and I need to have things done for me to feel like I'm put together enough to be in the mood to do things. The thing about being that girl is that she chooses to be that girl. That girl doesn't just come because you feel like, oh, I'm supposed to be that girl. That girl is a choice, which is why it's an art, which is why it needs to be practiced. I've had a lot of practice becoming that girl. I've been from 30 million lifestyles in my 23 years of life. I'm telling you guys this with experience. You have to choose to look good every day. Choose what makes you feel most presentable. That's what I like to say. Choose what makes you feel most presentable. Whether that's to put on a nice button up, whether that's to put, now obviously y'all are not putting on hoodies and sweatpants and feeling your most presentable unless you dress it up. Don't be out here with your jogger set thinking that you're doing the most. You're not. Let's put it together a little bit more than that. Thank you. Let's put on a little blouse. Let's put on a t-shirt and some jeans. Let's zhuzh it up. Let's do a little something. The thing about becoming that girl is that you are making a choice daily to be your best self. And if you do not choose to be your best self on any given day, you are going to lose that energy that you have created for yourself. It's not enough to say, well, I'm just going to dress up when I go out. It's not enough to say, well, I'm going to see my man, so now I'm going to dress up. It's not enough to say, I'm just going to dress up because I'm running to the store, but I'm not going to dress up. This is something you need to do every single day. Being that girl is every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Invest in your everyday aesthetic because this is every single day. It's not about, oh, I want to get my wig installed and I want to pay the $400 every month. And that's not what being that girl is. But it is saying that I'm going to look presentable at any given moment on every given day. That's that girl energy. You have to meet her halfway. Number 4. So after you guys decided to stay ready, I need y'all to now master what your ready looks like. Master your signature style. The thing about being that girl is that you have an energy. You have an aura. You have a vibe. And that kind of thing doesn't just come from today I'm goth, tomorrow I'm soft girl luxury chic, tomorrow I'm a gym rat, tomorrow I'm a parent from West Side Story. You need to choose a signature style. Because the thing about signature styles is that when it fits you, and I mean curated to you, so specific that people just know Makita will love this. Regardless of if I've ever been to that store, if I've ever eaten that food, if I've ever been to that restaurant, so specific that Makita will love this. That type of energy is not something that comes from the weak heart. It comes from trial and error. Okay? It comes from, I didn't like that shirt. I didn't like them jeans. I didn't like that dress. That hairstyle doesn't fit me when it's in a side part. I don't like that. It comes from a lot of I don't likes. You have to master your signature style by going through a lot of I don't likes. That's why practicing by staying ready allows you to then move on to mastering the signature style, the look that everybody knows you're coming with, the aesthetic that you personally love. This aesthetic doesn't have to be luxury. This aesthetic can be anything you want it to be, but it has to be mastered. It has to be no matter what shirt color she wears, no matter what fabric she wears, no matter what size. It can be baggy, oversized. You know me, I love an oversized shirt. It could be oversized or tight fitted, but she just knows how to make it look like she owns it. That's what your clothing, your style needs to look like. For your hair, for your nails, for your accessories, for your clothes, for everything. Because when you master a style, it gives you so much confidence when you step out the door, because you believe so firmly that you ate. And one thing we're gonna do is never go hungry. Can I get an amen? March Madness. And there's so many styles for you to choose from. Street chic, soft girl luxury chic. Y'all know I love a luxury chic, but I mean, why wouldn't I when I'm founder and CEO of the chicest accessories in this lifetime? Come on, come on. But not too much on it. Luxury chic just eats for me. It just eats. It just eats. And you know me, I'm not hungry. Choose from whatever you want. Elegant, you want to be smooth sailing, cruising for a bruising, whatever you want. I'm telling you, you can pick whatever you want, so long as the confidence you have when you are wearing it exudes through the fabrics. You can't mess that up. It's once you fall in love with it, you can't mess that up. Number 5. I know I said number 3 I wanted y'all to get ingrained, but I actually want y'all to get this one ingrained as well. Curate your energy. Curate your energy. Be intentional about who's around you, because who's around you will also affect your that girl energy. You don't want to be around people who constantly bring you down when you're trying to uplift yourself, when you're trying to be better. This is not just about looks. This is about how you make people feel. This is about how you set boundaries. This is about how you protect your peace. This is about who you surround yourself with. Curating energy is something you have to master, because it is difficult to set boundaries, especially with people that you already know, when you're trying to become a different person. When you know somebody already and you decide today, I'm gonna become that girl, but they don't know you as you're that girl, because you're that girl is honestly a completely different person than the person that they met, the person that they locked in with. So when you decide, actually, I don't want to do that anymore. My higher self doesn't do that. Actually, I don't want to eat that kind of food anymore. I don't want to drink with you anymore. I don't want to smoke anymore. When you decide all of these things for yourself, it becomes clashing with the relationships that you have with people already, because that's what they know. And a lot of the time, people have a hard time changing what they know. People can 100% change, but they 1000% won't, because it is harder to do so. That's why your that girl energy is so important, because it takes a mountain to move from where you are at to reach who you want to become and stick with it. So when I tell you guys to curate your energy, it's not just the energy you exude, even though that is very important. It's also about the energy that you intake, internalize. So if you're not going to remember anything else besides 3, remember 5. Curate your energy. Number 6, and I feel this one so strongly, that is the purpose of what I do on social media, just to make you guys feel like luxury should not be something that happens once in a while. Luxury is a mentality. It is a daily choice. It is not negotiable. Number 6 is to indulge without guilt. Buy yourself a whole new wardrobe. Drink the matcha slow in the morning with the croissant. Go on a solo date. Buy the flowers. What is gonna happen if you don't? I'll tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna regret it. Not because you decided to not treat yourself, you're gonna regret it, because life is so short that in the blink of an eye, you're gonna wish that you treated yourself better than anybody else ever did. A lot of the time, we're walking through this life forgetting that you're with yourself 25/8. You're with yourself from morning to night, from wake to sleep. It's only you. From birth to death, it is only you. And you're telling me that you're treating yourself lesser than somebody else? Your husband should not be getting the better treatment. Your girlfriend should not be getting the better treatment. Your dog, your kid, your whatever. They should not be getting better treatment than you give yourself. You are the main character. That girl energy doesn't come from the clothes you wear, the shoes you buy, the house you live in. It starts from how you treat yourself every single day. Do the 13-step makeup routine. Go on the solo date. Have a slow morning. Prioritize self-care. Because the last thing you want to do is regret not treating yourself better. I can live with how I treated somebody else. I can't live with not treating myself better than I treated everybody else. And I hope you feel the same about yourself. That's the whole point of what I do on the internet. That's the whole point of Key Club. That's the whole point of getting yourself a key card. Join the club, where we are treating ourselves to max capacity. Luxury is not something that should come and go depending on the event. It is something that should occur every single day. With intention, but every single day. Don't come to Key Club with that, y'all are doing too much and y'all are spoiled. We're not spoiled. We're loved properly by thyself. Y'all hearing me? Because I'm preaching. If you haven't already, get y'all a Key Club. You only get that by subscribing, so subscribe. But that is it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Follow me on Instagram at Makita, MAK3DA_. Follow my business page on Instagram at luxempulse, and follow my business page on TikTok at luxempulse. And I will see y'all in the next one, possibly if you got a key card, because like I told y'all in the last video, it's exclusive. So if you ain't got a key card, don't expect to be getting in. It's a Key Club. But if you are already a subscriber, love y'all. See y'all in the next one. Bing! Y'all like that? Because I'm tapping into the room. Key Club and Key Card just really eats. And I want y'all to understand that it's not just a club. It's not just a subscriber name. It's a lifestyle. But I'll see you in the next one. Love ya.